Welcome back. Minnesota as a whole is seeing an uptick in COVID-19 cases. However, vaccine rollout continues as well, which has health officials optimistic this pandemic is nearing its final stage.
At times, it feels like you're running a marathon working on a pandemic, and that last couple of miles sometimes is the hardest part.
Olmsted County has vaccinated 43% of its population as of Thursday, but when considering just people 16 and older who can now get the shot,
It's actually about 56% of our population, 16 and over, have received a dose of vaccine now. That leaves about 50,000 people or so still in Olmsted County that need to get vaccinated.
as Olmsted County's marathon turns into a sprint toward the finish.
And if we keep receiving the same amount of doses that we are, we're looking at an early to mid-May end date for when we've offered vaccine to everybody that we can.
And with vaccine production ramping up,
The distance to that date starts decreasing the more vaccine we get into the community.
that's despite news of 15 million Johnson & Johnson vaccines needing to be thrown out.
At this point, it would seem that it will not affect Minnesota's doses, but we are waiting for final confirmation from CDC.
Even though Minnesota's totals might not be affected yet, demand still far exceeds supply.
Just like it took a while for us to get through that 65 plus population, it's going to take a while to get through the 16 plus population.
As we work our way toward herd immunity.
When you talk about herd immunity, we'll see not only are there cases that are happening less in certain populations, it's making it harder for the virus to find somebody to jump into every time we vaccinate somebody.
Both Briggs and Erzman agree the clinical study showing 100% efficacy of Pfizer's vaccine in people aged 12 to 15 is also a great step against the pandemic.